Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're sun, moon or rising sign Virgo, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that's just fine. And don't forget to use your own discernment. All right, before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. All right, so for your key to the week this week, you have the Hermit card. This is your card, and before we get into it, I just want to say a happy damn birthday to ya. If you are celebrating your solar return this week, remember to fill the day of your birthday with a little bit of everything that you want this entire year ahead to have in it for you. All right, so I truly hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I really hope you have an amazing year ahead. Now, that said, the Hermit card is your card, right? And in a lot of ways, this suggests not only are you in your own element, the sun is in your sign, right? And I'm going to talk about this because I love when the sun comes back to your chart, and it's not just about because it's your birthday. Imagine the sun has gone through the entire zodiac over the whole year, gathering knowledge, wisdom, making aspects to other planets, and so therefore being charged and changed in some way, shape or form. And then when it comes back into your sign, it's pouring all of that knowledge and that wisdom into your soul. It's illuminating you in some way, shape or form. And the Hermit card, especially in this deck, if you look at his head, he's illuminated, right? The mind is illuminated. Like I love this deck anyway. It's so simple but so beautiful. And what that suggests to me as well, especially because you can see the star in the distance, that it suggests that this week you're following your own intuition, but it's like not only because you're being illuminated by the sun, there's something that you are determined and focused to really get on with, to really get ahead with. In a lot of ways, it sees you really digging deep into your soul for some wisdom, some chunk of knowledge or nugget of gold that you know is there but isn't quite being utilized at this moment in time. I'm really, really excited for you. I think this is wonderful. Your foundation for the spread is the Four of Cups. It's like there's something that you know there's something, right? You know there's something that you're not quite using in the right way, or there's something that's not being utilized as it could be or should be or whatever. And it kind of feel like this week you're going to uncover what that is, but you might be quite surprised at what you now feel drawn to do, what direction you feel sort of pulled to go in, right? Which I think could be really good and also very interesting. So if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. So a quick announcement. This literally in September, I'm taking the second batch of students for my tarot course. So if you want to learn tarot with me, if you feel like spending 16 weeks with little old me, there's going to be a whole bunch of posts that will tell you what's included, but send me an email on the link in the description box below if you are interested in studying with me. It would be lovely to have you along, and you know, you guys tend to ask some really good questions, so I would be excited to have, and I know I've got at least one Virgo on my course anyway, which I'm really chuffed about. So with that said, oh, and also there are only 20 spaces, so spaces are very limited. So if you want to be there, you obviously got to hustle. For your actions and options, you've got the Three of Wands, and you've got this with that Hermit card, right? In a lot of ways, not only are we stepping forward, right, but there is an idea, whether this is a business idea, a personal approach to something, a new mindset seems to be emerging for you, which is really exciting. With that Three of Wands though, it's a very lucky energy, right? And so this week, if you happen to stumble upon something, this is like, I'll give you a really good example. This is how I feel this might unfold for you guys, because this is the image that's just popped into my mind. Years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago now, there was a guy on Facebook who, you know, he was just recording himself live, and he eventually shared the video, which is how we all know about this. But basically, he was walking down a street in London, and he saw all these people like in a hubbub about something. They were like, "It's there, it's there, it's there." So they all just start piling into this building, and he was like, "Meh, you know what? You know, I'm gonna go check it out and see what it is." What he didn't realise is he'd stumbled into it was a competition that was on, had been on the radio. Like, if you can find this secret location, you're going to get to sit in a really intimate setting concert with, I think it was like Sam Smith at the time. He had no idea about this, but he's seen all these people and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go in and check it out. Completely by accident, stumbles into this thing, and they were like, well, you know what, you're in. You've obviously discovered it, so it is what it is. This feels for me like this week you stumble upon something or into something that is going to be truly beneficial for you, but it's like you didn't mean to. This is a pure and utter serendipity, and it's like it just so happens to dovetail into whatever it is that you're doing. I realise this is going to be a very long video, so sorry for waffling. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Hierophant card. Whether you like it or not, this week you are interacting with a legal body of some sort. This could be I'm just trying to think of ways that I can... Yeah, this could not even a legal body. This is going to be like, it could be government, local authority in some way, shape or form. You've got it with the Hermit card, which suggests something in line with the medical system. So this could be, you know, something that you're doing with or alongside that. That's one way that it could play out. It could just as easily be something like an old people's home. Very, very possible, but there's some sort of communication coming in around that for a lot of you this week. Now, the Hierophant, when it comes to your communications and conversations, a lot of the communication that you're having this week is very official, like something is really needing to be looked at. You got to do that Virgo thing this week, right? Cross your T's, dot your I's, don't leave no stone unturned, as it were. Now, for those of you that work for somebody else, this week, quite frankly, it looks like somebody could be retiring. Somebody that, you know, you all aware is like furniture, basically. You know, you could be hearing this person is going, and it opens up a position, or it means that everybody gets to go up a level in some way, shape or form. Eyes open, heart open, right? When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, something this week, it's like you're looking at the paperwork, you're having to deal with the rigmarole, you're looking at maybe even some red tape as well. So just consider that this week you might want to press ahead with something, but you're going to have to play ball at the same time. When it comes to your those of you that are retired or no longer working, this could literally be for some of you the week where you decide that you're going to retire. Maybe some of you are retiring early. But it also looks like there's care with, for or around elderly in some way, shape or form. I don't know why, but that's coming through quite strong. For your love and relations, you've got the Six of Wands. So for those of you that are partnered, married or in relationships, you've got this right underneath the Three of Wands. This could be, this thing that you just happen to stumble on might be something that you and your partner can do together, or maybe this is a boost to the finances of the partner. Maybe in some way, shape or form, your partner gets a recognition that really improves, you know, life for both of you. Now, because it is the Six of Wands, remember, because this is in your love and relations, your relationship this week is paramount if you're in one. Everything else is a spoke of attached to or growing from that. For those of you that are single, I mean, with the Hierophant card in tow, whoever it is, if you're interacting with someone or you're meeting someone this week, I would say that this is somebody that either works in the legal profession, This is probably somebody that has traveled extensively, especially with this combination of cards with the Three of Wands there as well. This would be and I've got to say, this is someone that is as brash as they get, right? What you see is what you get. There won't be any in between with this person, but you'll always know where you stand with them. I actually really like them. The way that they come through for you, like this is someone, you know, someone that will defend you to the death. Love it. And then finally, when it comes to for your money and materials, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. It looks like this is going to be a very happy birthday, right? There's some spontaneous boost to the finances this week. But like I said, I just feel like it's almost like something that you win, or something that you stumble upon, or something that just happens and you're like, okay, I have to process this because I don't really know what's going on, but it's amazing, and I'll say yes, thank you. I love it. With this Six of Wands, you and the partner could be traveling this week, or planning some sort of travel. For a select few of you, you might be staying at home while the partner travels, or the other way around. Very possible. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Wheel of Fortune, because of its ruling aspect, would be your lower back, your thighs, your buttocks, that kind of general area. I don't see you have any problems here though. What it actually looks like is that this week you choose to dedicate yourself to maybe a healing modality, or like a physical hobby of some sort. But it's something traditional, something that's very tried and true, something that is very well established, you know, like, so this would be things like, you know, Tai Chi. It would be something like yoga. It would be, oh gosh, what's that other thing called? Like things that are established, well known, you know, for being good for you in some way. This is not something new or sort of like alternative or out there, even though I suppose Tai Chi and yoga could be seen as those things, but they're so commonplace nowadays that maybe not. Musings, darling, musings. And then finally, when it comes to your home and environment, it just looks like you're not spending a lot of time at home this week. So I don't know what's going on, but good times. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a truly happy birthday, or solar return, or lunar return, or, you know, ascendant return, whatever. Have a great time. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.